Greetings from the land of Canada. My name is Nooch, and welcome back to another Fortnite gameplay. Commentary, post-commentary, never going to be live. Actually, just kidding. It's always going to be live. Oh, actually, not always, but like 1 or 2 games a week, maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to actually record my gameplays now when I live stream them, because normally I just take the video from the live stream directly, and with like my commentary, with my face cam, with donations, follows, all that stuff. But I'm gonna try to make it so that I can actually record it on the side and then do post-game commentary after, because I just prefer doing post-game, for the record. Like actually for the most part. Sometimes, some days when I'm feeling lazy, I might just go and do the actual in-game commentary, which some people find a lot of value in, so you can't really fault them for it, because you get to hear my thoughts in the moment and like my genuine reactions to some of the things that are going down. Regardless, I want to talk just today about some cool stuff that's been going down. Mainly, a fish bit. And what I mean by that is I have a job interview, which is really freaking cool, because it's not for like a really boring everyday job, that like boring starter job. It's actually like a legitimate, like, I'm gonna be a game tester, guys, hopefully. Which I mean, like, you cast your reel 1,000 times, and then like finally there's just like a little bit of movement, like I'm finally getting like a bite, this is it. So I'm gonna try to reel this one in and see if I can get myself another so the next step, which is actually like getting the fish in, and then occasionally, and then one day get actually catch the fish, and then we eat, and we get to eat. It's gonna be delicious. I can't wait. But I'm just letting you guys know that that's happening right now, which is really hype. So hopefully you guys are supportive of that and everything, because I know that I'm not gonna be able to make as many videos for you guys once I get that job, but it's definitely way better for me, trust, to actually have a job, because I'm in a bit of debt right now, and like having a real job, it's like, I can actually do something with my life instead of just making a bunch of videos on YouTube as a hobby. I'm actually going to be going somewhere. It's going to be hype. Regardless, here's some Fortnite gameplay, guys. It's a lot of fun. Great game. I'm having a lot of fun with it, playing it at a relative high level. Maybe not like the highest you've seen, or like at the level that pro players are, but it's definitely above average in terms of just like being able to get like on a roll. Like once I get a win, I start to win a lot more after that, because it's like I sort of just get into the zone. I start to realize what the mistakes that I'm making are, and how I'm able to win like the mid game or late game. I find it's weird, because I always either win my first or second games, and if I don't, it takes me like 20 games to win a game, and then after that it's like 3 or 4 games. I'll just be able to win like a lot more in that sense. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the gameplays so far, which it's like, I want to be posting to you guys videos, not just Fortnite, maybe, the thing is, I can't really think of many other games I'm playing right now. Like I usually stream different games, mainly like Dota right now, like sort of Dying Light is my other game, but the thing is, I'm just starting to post content on the internet again, and hopefully I don't just like quit out and stop doing it just because I get discouraged or whatever, because views aren't really going up on my YouTube channel, but my Twitch channel is very much so becoming a little bit more alive, in terms of the viewership, in terms of the subscriptions and stuff like that. Like it's so much more like rewarding to be doing that these days, because like I remember I used to get a lot more viewers, but I never had this many subscribers, and it's just like it's really rewarding in that sense. So like I said, just because I'm going to be getting a job doesn't mean I'm going to be halting all activity on YouTube and on Twitch. Fortunately, I'm going to be sticking to as much of a schedule as I can, which I mean, I'm going to be trying to bring you guys content daily for the most part in terms of YouTube, and for Twitch I'll be like letting you guys know like what my schedule is going to look like for the most part, which I mean, right now, like I told you guys that I wasn't going to be streaming on what's it called? I wasn't going to be streaming on, what's it called? I can't think right now. Sorry, I'm just watching myself shoot at these guys and missing completely. That's why I can't think. I'm just there and I'm like, come on, just kill them, dude. But like that always happens when I play these games and I do these commentaries. I get caught up in my own recordings, and I'm just there and I'm like, Why do I suck so bad? Like, how are those guys just not dead on my screen immediately? How do I miss my first shot? I mean, like I said, this is an old gameplay. I still have the default skin. So like I said, these wins have been stockpiled for a while, which is like kind of dumb because I've won so many games before that. Like I have 66 wins right now in Fortnite, which I mean, for only playing the game for a month, I think that's pretty good. It's mainly due to the fact that like there's been multiple days where I've had like 5+ wins and stuff just when I go on a complete roll, and you know, like everything sort of clicks. Like my building mechanics are on point, my game sense is on point as well. I don't take unnecessary risks. If I see 3 people are fighting, I don't necessarily have to join them immediately, which I mean, sometimes that's the way I roll, and I don't have as much success because, you know, I just want to get in there and like learn and like make mistakes and practice and stuff like that. And not having to do that leads to a lot more victories, because that's how you die basically. Because you know, you just get outplayed, or just interactions like that can sometimes turn out to be not that great. But you know, that's how you learn from the game and everything. So this is a really old gameplay, but I'm gonna be bringing you guys like some more recent like gameplays with like the new patches, like all that stuff. Soon, because like I'm gonna be streaming tonight, and I'm gonna be playing till like maybe not super early in the morning. Like I'm trying to see if I can maybe get on a proper sleep schedule now that I have a potential job coming up, so I can, you know, actually work the hours that are gonna be assigned to me and stuff. It's gonna be fun. And because literally it's like I'm a game tester, it's gonna be so sick. Like literally my job is to find bugs in games, which like literally that's what I used to do in games, like just for fun. Like just like Portal. Like if you look back at some of my Portal games, I abused glitches to get fast times. And like even in Dota, I know so many glitches, and I still know about like game breaking glitches that nobody knows about with like Train Protector and stuff. But like nobody knows about that. But like I'm not gonna tell anybody about it, and I'm not gonna make any videos about it, because it's like a cool little thing where every time like I feel like being good at the game or whatever, I can look back and go into demos and test it out and see if it still works. And if it still works, I'm just there like, yeah boy, let's go. But regardless, I get to get paid for that, to do that now, which is freaking amazing. Hopefully. Well, I mean, I've got an interview, and like I don't know how the interview is necessarily gonna be like going bad. Hopefully it just goes good. Like oh yeah, how long have you been playing video games for? Like 2 decades, you know, 20 years of my life. I'm gonna be 24 on July 6th, and I've been playing video games the entire time, basically since I was like 5 years old. And like, oh, so you have a lot of experience in finding bugs? Yeah, you know, like I used to set world records in Portal because I was able to find bugs and abuse them. And like, okay, so yeah, you have a lot of working at the team. Yeah, you know, I played with a professional Dota team for a little bit, well, semi-pro, amateur Dota team. Like it's like I don't see how I'm not supposed to get the job here. Essentially, like this is like what I've been waiting for forever. Like, and I'm super down. And I can't wait until I can actually like go and say to you guys that, hey, you know, I'm actually employed right now. And it's like the first job I ever had in my life, besides just like making YouTube videos and stuff. So I'm super excited for that. Like I am ridiculously excited for that. Like you guys don't understand. Like when I got that email, I had like butterflies in my stomach. I was like, oh my god, I was just super fucking nervous. So, but it's hype. I'm looking forward to it, and so should you guys, because it's gonna be a lot of changes in my life, and for the better, honestly. And instead of watching my videos and seeing 700, 800 views and be like, fuck, this is depressing. It's supposed to be this guy's job doing this. And like, he's not getting paid shit for it. Like, what is he doing with his life? It's like, now it's like, yeah, it's just my hobby. And it's like legitimately my hobby. And it's like a thing on the side. You don't have to feel guilty watching my videos because like I'm not getting the support that I need, which it's really not a factor anymore. It doesn't matter. It's legit just a hobby. So looking forward to it, guys. I'm super excited, super happy. And I'm ecstatic right now. Like I don't know what to say. And I'm still going to be streaming, still going to be playing video games, just taking it a lot more seriously. And the next step for me is going to be going to university, because I want to get a degree in being a game designer, because obviously a game tester doesn't get paid that much. It's like a little bit more than minimum wage, but regardless, for me, like I have a relatively inexpensive lifestyle. I don't really go out that much. Like I go out for dinner every now and then with my friends and stuff, but like and I like to travel, you know, but like saving up for vacations is not the hardest thing for me. But like just getting out of debt is going to be my #1 goal, and then once I accomplish that, I'm going to be looking towards the future in that sense. But like I said, I want to get a job as an actual game designer, because they get paid a shit ton more than game testers, and then I'll have all that experience as a game tester beforehand. So like I'll probably be able to find a job pretty easily if I can get that degree, which I think I might be able to get into that program. It's all about passing it though. Like I don't know what the program's gonna be about necessarily because I have a book on game design and I haven't finished it yet, but I got like a quarter of the way through, and it's like it doesn't seem like a university level game design book. It seems like sort of like a high school, even like college level, maybe not even college level, but it's like a lot of theory. It's not so much like I don't know. I'm just gonna have to finish it because like I don't even. It's mean like you need. It's like the underlying thing is you need your game to be fun. Don't worry about if it's finished or not because there's no such thing as a finished game. And that's like one thing that I wished a lot of players sort of understood because I'm starting to get that now. And just playing games in general, it's like I'm starting to realize that there's a lot of fucking flaws out there with a lot of really popular games, and it's like. You can't be too angry at that because changing anything and fixing everything for like the process of a video game is like so fucking impossible. Like it's so insanely hard to do that because of just the way that coding works in general. So like maybe if the coding practices catch up and like improve and everything, we start to get machine learning and like a lot like the bugs start to completely get fixed, then maybe it'll be more down to like a non-buggy thing. But you're always gonna have bugs in your game. Don't worry about it. You have to ship the game on time. That's like what I've learned from like the book so far on game design, which I find is kind of interesting because it kind of goes with what I've sort of. It doesn't it's like something I've never really thought about when it comes to like playing games or learning games or everything. It's like I never had the idea that this is an unfinished game that I'm playing. It's like somebody put their time and effort and like their heart and soul into making the storyline for this game, and like that's what I sort of thought about. But it's more of like just being able to make like a large content base of like what you want to be making and like how you can like sort of get that to your customers who want to like sit there and enjoy it for hours on end. Which I mean, I find the way that a lot of the meta is right now in terms of video games, how you make your money is microtransactions. I find a lot of that is really lame, and it promotes like being hella lazy for your game because you don't ship a finished product. You're just shipping a free to play game, and it's like if people complain about Fortnite, right? Your argument is it's a fucking free game, dude. You can't complain. You didn't pay a cent for it. But then there's people that spend hundreds to thousands of dollars on skins and stuff. And it's like I'm buying all of these cosmetics, and you guys don't have the time to support like the game on a fundamental level and take out bugs and glitches that have been around forever. So like you can't really argue in that sense because like when you have a game that you spend $70 on, that's your game now. All the bugs probably not going to get fixed unless they're incredibly game breaking and there's actually like a solid support team that works for that company. Which I mean, if you think about it, like for Nintendo, like a lot of the glitches in their games, they're not going to get patched anytime soon for the old games. But like the new ones, they're probably like just at a fundamental level. Like I haven't really looked at any of the new games that they shipped, like the new Mario games, the new Legend of Zelda games. They're more so complete games with just like very hashed out code where they just have very few game breaking glitches, but they still exist. There's still some stuff that people can abuse, but I don't think they're going to necessarily change them anytime soon because since they're single player games, they're not necessarily competitive. There's not that many people complaining about them in general, which I mean, when you have a competitive game, you need to fix the game breaking shit like ASAP because otherwise it's just like it's just not good, you know. It's just not good for the scene. But like it's designing a single player game and a multiplayer game, it's more of like a multiplayer competitive game. Like with a competitive game, if there's stuff that ruins the competitiveness of it, you need to deal with it ASAP because it just completely. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic and that's what that sound is, and like I feel like it's bothering a lot of people just because I'm like waving my hand around for some reason. It's just in front of my face. It looks super stupid, but whatever. I'm just gonna continue to do it because you guys can't see and can't see how dumb I look. But anyway. We're playing Fortnite, guys. It's a great game. It's a great freaking game. And I can't wait for Fallout 76 on a different note, on a completely random note. Regardless, I'm looking forward to this up, guys. Being able to keep making videos for you guys while also not feeling pressure to always be making videos and being able to be like, why don't I get more views? Oh, I need to make clickbait videos now. It's like, it doesn't really matter that much, like necessarily. If I don't get views, just in general. Also, could you talk about how much how much fall damage I just take there? Like, what the heck? I look like such a noob in this game. This was one of those like we just kind of randomly ran through and crushed everybody we ran into. Like I think my teammate has more kills than I do. For the record, thanks, Cart. That cart just like got delivered to us straight up. Well, I think my teammate has more kills than I do, which is kind of cool. Because you guys kind of get to see, you guys get to see him shine through this game with all of the work that he's been putting in. And like I don't get to get as many kills as him or whatever. That's why I sort of push up ahead more when it comes to the end game, because I want to, like, you know, buff my stats a little bit. Look, he just throws a chug jug at me. Like, this guy's carrying me this game. It's kind of hype, because I've seen a couple of comments where it's like, you carry this guy. It's like, not really. It's like a sort of a team effort, the way we work through this this game and everything. So it's good. You know, you got to be ready for that. But man, I'm so down. Like, you guys don't understand. I'm so down to actually have a fucking job. Like, I can no longer feel like a freeloader, you know? Like, I can no longer feel like a deadbeat, or like I fucked up my one shot and like now I'm some stupid like has-been, and like I'll never have another opportunity again. It's like my life's back on track, you know? This is what I would have fucking done if I didn't get it big on YouTube. Like literally, if you think about it, I would be in the same position right now that I was like 10 years ago, or no, not 10 years, like 5 or 6 years ago, when I didn't have any sort of like YouTube following or whatever. I might have even been like further ahead, to be completely honest. Like, who knows? But like, this is what I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm very happy that I can finally get to do it. And like, this is just like such a great opportunity for me, and I don't want to fuck it up. I really, really, really don't want to fuck it up, because it's like something I really want to do. It's gonna be hype. Gonna be hype. And yeah, hopefully you guys are stoked for that as well. I'm still going to be trying to bring you guys like cool gameplays and everything, and play this game at a competitive level to some degree. Like, I don't think I can necessarily play it as much. Like, obviously I'm not going to be able to play it as much, but it really doesn't matter at that point, because like I feel like there's something that I'm missing when it comes to playing professional gaming. And like, if I had that sort of thing, then I would have been able to gone big in Dota, but I was unable to do that. So it's just that's the way it goes. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys are excited for the future for me as well as yourselves, because I'll be bringing you guys more content and streams as well. But, you know, this won't be the only thing that I will be doing, so it's going to be hype. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Take it easy. Peace out.